All right, so I am now recording this video. I'm going to try to post it to my website, and I also have a YouTube channel where a lot of these videos are. So that would be under, if you go down to calculus videos and you select one of those guys. So anyway, these are my videos that are already up there, and I will, once I record like this one that I'm doing right now, I'll put up there as well, and I'll link that to my website. So anyway, we have that. And then I believe you guys all should have gotten an invite to obviously Google Classroom, which there are still 2 of you. Let me see. Sean, I don't think you're in my Google Classroom yet, and I think I invited you a couple times. So make sure that you are connecting to that. If you don't know how to do that, then let me know, and I'll explain that to you. And then also I started you guys off on Khan Academy, and I assigned a bunch of things in Khan Academy that I think are valuable. Let me bring, oops, I don't want to do that. I have no idea what I just hit. Oh. I don't know what's going on with that. Whatever, I don't mind this. What was I saying again? Oh, Khan Academy. I don't know if I'm still sharing my screen. Am I still sharing my screen with you guys?
At the moment, you are not sharing your screen with us.
All right. Oh, I hit stop share. That's what I did. Okay. All right. So now I believe I'm sharing my screen with you guys again, yeah? Okay, so this is what we have for Khan Academy. The different things that I assigned to you, I only assigned the infinite sequence and series section, and that obviously has a bunch of videos and little activities for you guys to do. Let me kind of went away. Let me get my chat again. Oh, there's the chat down there. So anyway, I set up through Khan Academy this infinite sequences and series unit. Ideally, this is what I want. I'm going to only be meeting with you guys 2 days where I'm giving lessons, and I have this live where I'm going to go through and go through a bunch of problems. But in addition to those 2 days, I also want to, well, Friday, obviously we have, like virtual office hours. I think that's from 9 to noon. And so I'm here to answer any questions during that time as well. But in addition to that, I want you guys to go through the Khan Academy, infinite sequences and series. And honestly, I think, you know, if you wanted to just start at the very beginning, which is, you know, defining convergent and divergent infinite series. You know, as soon as you go there, it starts with a video. Anyway, it's buffering. I don't think I have that good of a connection. I keep saying my internet connection is unstable. Are you guys able to see where it says that on my screen? I don't even know what you guys can see. I don't like this format that it's on right now. Oh, this is kind of fun. Did one of you guys bring this up, or was that me? I don't know. All right, I want to try this. Hey, Sean, are you there? Do you want me to unmute you? Oh, what just happened? Sean, I gave you control. I don't think Sean's answering. So I did not see all of the chats until now. So let's go ahead and I guess open it up to you guys about any questions. So far the things are, you know, we're meeting on Thursday. And the reason I'm having this right now is to kind of mess around a little bit with it with some of you guys, so you can kind of help me see what it's going to look like, so that we have less of that during the time that I'm actually supposed to be teaching you guys. I do want to give you guys a little bit of time to ask any questions. But anyway, to get this set up, get you through Google Classroom, get you through Khan Academy, and then obviously make sure that you can hook up to Zoom and you know, so that we can have these, because Zoom is better for me. It allows me to do a lot more than Google Meet. So this is what we're going to be doing. So who wants control? First one to type it in can have it. Who we got? Are you guys there? Tyler asked if we're still using the calendar for you know, homework assignments. Here's the thing, right? I am still going back and forth on exactly what the homework is going to look like, and we're still being kind of directed on what we should do from the district and from our administrators at Saugus. So I will update that. So I'm going to say no as of right now. Pause on the homework that is on my calendar, but start going through the Khan Academy stuff. Like ideally, for Khan, you know, the Khan Academy stuff, if you can go through everything about convergent and divergent sequences, which sequences is just like a tiny little bit of what we're going to be doing. But you know, the sequences stuff, but then also let's see what's after that. partial sums, and then partial sums in series, and then, so basically this first defining convergent and divergent infinite series, try to get through some of those videos is what I would say. So pause on the calendar that I gave you, and then kind of work through Khan Academy. Where the heck does the chat keep going? I can't see the chat anymore. There's the chat. Did everyone see how the chat just opened up right here? Anyway, okay. Kayla asked for office hours. Is it going to be in the Zoom format also? I think so. I think I'm going to see how this goes. And ideally, if this is something that we feel like is good and works out well, that's what it's going to be. And really, I feel like the time that I have on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to like teach and maybe go over homework a little bit, but usually use that mostly for teaching. And then on Fridays, I see that as being a time for me to kind of go over some homework problems and just do whatever else I can do. Adam said, at what pace should we be completing the Khan Academy work? Really, we have, we're on our last unit. And the thing is, if you look at how many days based on the calendar I usually give for this unit, it's like 20 days or so. I do work in there some of the free response questions from some of the previous years and all that. So, so really we're going to have to work at a faster pace. But like I said, I think if you guys are able to get through the, this section on infinite sequences and series and go through defining convergent and divergent infinite series, at least through, let's say, well, honestly, there's this working with geometric series and then this infinite sequences and series quiz 1. I think that would be a good thing for you. So let's go ahead and do that. Any update on the AP tests? They have sent out a couple things just saying that there are options for districts to, have a later date, but I have not heard anything from our district because that is a district decision. That's not up to just me or even up to just our school. So that's a district decision. Obviously, with the days that we lost for the fires and then after the shooting, I feel like already we're, at a different pace than we typically are, but nothing has come from, College Board or AP Central saying, definitely the date is moved back to this. So we're just kind of a little bit up in the air right now. I do want to give control over just for a little bit. Sean was eating breakfast. Awesome. How about Michael Ross, are you there? Yo, here, I'm going to give you control. And so this is, I guess, what you got going on. So when I give you control, I guess that gives you control of your screen and not necessarily of my screen. Michael, will you unmute yourself really quickly? Do you want me to do that for you? So this is my screen, yeah, Michael? Michael, try to unmute yourself here. Let me see if I,
Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. All right.
cool. So you can control my screen, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, go down to where my where I write on my smart board technology and see if you can write on that.
Okay.
You got to go up to where the pen
Oh,
is up top. There you go. Cool. All right, there we go. Cool. So I'm going to stop that. Cool. All right. Do you guys have any other questions for me? Like I said, this is just to kind of get things situated. And if you know why the chat doesn't pop up for me when I want it to pop up, then you tell me, because I don't know what's going on. There it is. Yeah, I also read that where the AP is looking for ways to still have the AP exam continue even if students are still kind of confined to their homes. I have no idea how that would work and what that would look like. I mean, everything from how do you make sure they're not using calculators on the calculator or on the non-calculator portion to the time that they're allotted and everything. I don't know what that looks like. In my opinion, I don't think that's a reality. You know, other than them trying to send somebody to administer the AP exam to everybody's home, it just doesn't make sense. So I'm not sure what that looks like. But I don't think that's gonna be a reality. I think what's most likely is either they keep the AP date as it is or give a partially delayed date and say, hey, we're going to be more lenient on the refunds on those who already said that they were going to take it but then end up not taking it. I think that's in my opinion as of right now the most probable thing that they're going to do. And I really feel like there's going to be some sort of delay or pushback on the time frame. But like I said in class, I feel like where we are right now, I've gone through everything, and hopefully, if this is as beneficial as I think it's going to be, and we're able to really move forward on this, I think I can still teach everything else before the May 5th date, which was when our AP exam is initially when that was scheduled. But I think we'll probably have a little bit longer. And if we do have, was the audio off for a little bit? So I didn't turn my audio off. All right. Seems like I'm freezing a little bit. All right. Well, I think those are some of the issues that we're probably going to have. But hopefully it's not that bad. And I'm wondering if the recording allows me to, or shows exactly what it is, and and it doesn't freeze. And like I said, I'll probably, take all of these videos and then post them to my website and my YouTube channel and all that stuff. So, bummer. That would be very frustrating if I was freezing all the time and what I was saying was kind of cutting in and out. Obviously, I don't hear that. But anyway, I don't know what Discord is. People are saying do it, and then people are saying don't do it. Anyway, I think we're going to try Zoom. I think at my house, so I'm actually taking over my wife's kind of office and workspace. And it's, I think, a little bit tucked away where my connection is not as good here as it is in other places at the house. So if I do need to, change that up, I will. But anyway, do you guys have any other questions other than talking about discourse? Oh, Discord. Why was I saying discourse? All right. Anyway, I'm going to probably use Zoom. I realize that it says that my internet is not the best. I'm going to work on improving that. There's a question: how will testing work? Again, we have a meeting this Friday from 8 to 9 for the teachers, where we're gonna talk about that. As of right now, what I would say is focus mostly on just getting the content, like understand what is going on, and work on trying to learn this last unit. This last unit honestly has some things that are somewhat easy and some that are pretty difficult, but we'll just work through it. Anyway, what will our homework schedule look like? As of right now, so I will give that to you. I don't have that right now because it's still based on a bunch of different things. But as of right now, until Thursday, when we meet again, which is in a couple days, what I want you guys to do is just go on Khan Academy. I set you guys all up in that class. Go on Khan Academy, watch those videos, starting with the infinite sequences and series, that's down here. Infinite sequences and series, and then start with defining convergent, divergent, infinite series. So that's what you're going to be working on first. The next thing is working with geometric series, okay? And like some of these videos, this is 3 minutes, and then this thing is an exercise or 4 questions just to make sure that check for understanding as we go through. But, the first thing I would do, work through these videos. They're not that tough individually. And then when we gather again, I'm going to have a game plan and work through exactly what we're going to be doing. I think this is where I need to get it. Yeah. Yeah, the entire math block, I think, is going to be what I'm doing. And I realize that Minyard is doing the same thing. I'm gonna actually reach out to him later today and ask him like what are we doing. But I get that hour and a half block is kind of tough for those that are taking 2 math classes, but maybe we could work something else out. Also, I'm going to be recording the videos and posting those. So even if you weren't able to meet live, you could still see what we're doing. All right, cool. I only wanted this to be a half hour and we started at 10:30 and it's just about 11. So any other questions? For the good of the order for the class. I don't even know who's all here. I guess I can look over here. All right. Cool. All right, guys. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit of a work in progress in the beginning, but I think it's going to be the best setup possible for us. And I do like the fact that, so I did bring home my symposium panel. So I have this and I can, go over and it's going to look pretty similar as soon as we start, going through the problems, I'll screen capture it and I'll start working on problems, and it'll look just like it does in the classroom, obviously in a different format. But I think it'll be beneficial still, even though it's not ideal. But I think this is the situation that we're in. All right, guys. Cool. I'm gonna stay on here till the last one leaves the meeting in case you guys have any questions for me. But thank you guys, and let's see, when is that? 9 to 10:30. 10:30 on Thursday is when we're going to meet again. So I will send out another meeting similar to how you guys got on this. I'll send out another notification about the meeting ahead of time, and we'll go from there. And I will, from now until then, I'm going to be working with Mr. Minyard and also with the calendar to try to get everything set up. So that's the way that I'm going to do everything. Justin just asked if I'm going to assign work on AP Classroom. The way that I'm going to use AP Classroom is I'm going to create some worksheets to supplement it. I will open that up to you guys as well, and I'll go over that maybe on Thursday about how to use AP Classroom. I know that earlier in this semester, or maybe it was last semester, I assigned some things on AP Central, AP Classroom, and it seemed like a lot of you guys weren't using it. But obviously now things are different, so maybe you will. So, but yes, I'm going to be, right now it's my first order of business yesterday and today was just getting all of my stuff and setting it up here so that I can, teach from my house. And now it's really going to be diving into the content and seeing exactly what I'm going to be doing. So, yeah, I'll look on all that and cool. All right, I'm going to stop the recording, and if you guys have any questions and you want to stay on, we can do that. All right, bye guys.